Hello, welcome back to another episode. I'm starting off getting access to natural gas, and I'm going to be using that for cooking. So what I want to do is have some of this brine dumped right here to make a dip down station. I'll also have ammo suits for my dupes to have access to when they go in here. Probably don't need a whole lot, certainly not long term, but short term. How about we just put in 3 suits? Of course, they're going to need oxygen. Connect that with the oxygen system. And power. Let's see, to be honest, I'd be fine plugging it into that network. Double check that there's not too much running on that. Already removed pump. Yeah, we're good. We're good. The other thing I probably have to check to see if I have actual suits lying around. How many are here right now? 1, 2, 3. Perfect number. And I'll add 3 more for the future. In the last episode, this is what I created. This is my farm. I'm growing sleet wheat and pinch of pepper plant. I've got a system here that's doing cooling. I'll probably actually use that cooling up here. I'll need to keep this area cool because this is producing very 150 degree natural gas. And I'll be putting a pump in there that'll break if I run that long term. Alright, I'll let the dupes finish the construction and I'll be back. So this area has started to fill up. I've got some carbon dioxide right here. Brine's refusing to go in there because the carbon dioxide is pushing it out. So easily solved. All I need to do is get a dupe to build a tile, destroy a tile, I'll have a vacuum, water will fill its place afterwards. I said, if I can just get a dupe. If I can just get a dupe. Dupe. There we go. Builder is doing it. Appropriate. Let's now destroy that. Yeah, I know, I'm just destroying what you just created, but it's alright. You won't care. You won't mind. There we are. Another dupe to solve that. Okay, now I can dig up here. And it's not going to actually... Well, it'll just create a vacuum. Getting close to the point where I can destroy this liquid vent. I don't want it to overflow. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but I mean, dupes would be cleaning it up. Alright, that's enough. Destroy that. If I cared about an exact amount, I would have put automation on it, but it's not that important. Now here is a little annoyance. I've got slime. That's going to release, it just is what it is. I've actually taking care of that. Do I have... Over here, I can take care of the slime that's up here. And I can do that simply by having a deodorizer in the area, so it'll be safe to dig out. Down here, I could do the same thing. Fortunately, it doesn't have any germs. I could dig up like here and just hop over it. Doesn't feel great to do that. Or I could just take the hit. I'll get a little bit of polluted water, oxygen. I think that's what I'll do. And that may just float to the top and just join the little bit that's at that location. Let's see how this goes. There's a suit ready. Yeah, there we go. So at a high priority, they're supposed to pick up slime. So the moment slime lands, as long as they do it, and they did, and no piece of polluted oxygen is this thing. Make sure this is... Oh, no, wait. Do not dig. Jar until that has been filled. This is awesome. Okay, this is what I was hoping for. Ideal case. Now, we need to do the pump. The pump, I'm going to make out of steel. Just 50 units. Not really going to hurt. I'm going to put some logic here. I don't want it to pump when it's really low. I think copper will be sufficient. With a little bit of automation. Make that out of copper, though I'm not really expecting it to get too hot there. This will create a pump. Well, or pump will exist, rather. But that's going to provide natural gas. Needs power. And now that I thought about it, probably, since it's going to be here long term, use the heavy watt for this. Ba-dum-bum. So this pump here is never actually needed anymore. Get rid of that. What I'm going to do is delete this. Rewire in here. Do this. Do this. This will give myself some power to the pump long term. I'm also going to build gas reservoir. Maybe I'll even... the oxygen's in the way. Didn't plan that very well. What's the best way to do this? Reroute the oxygen to go down like that. So the idea is the pump of the pumps. I forgot to delete that. Is it's just going to store natural gas. And that's somewhat important because this won't continually be... Actually, I can analyze that now. There are scientists on the case. So all 3 containers, that should be more than enough for my purposes. It's not being used for energy, just cooking. And this is going to go towards the kitchen. Alright, I have to be careful around here. The kitchen is in this area. Alright, and I'll put that together later. Just make its way there. So that's going to be natural gas. Making its way to the kitchen for cooking. Storage. What else? Scientist is handling that. That's not essential, but... Cooling. Okay. I might want to get rid of that little bit of algae. But if I pop that, this is a high pressured area. A lot of natural gas is going to escape my base. So I'm going to be very careful about that. I want a little bit of... should I use lead? No. Let's not do that. Let's be safe. Let's keep this gas cool. In particular, the pump. It's really the pump that I care about. Let's keep that cool. Nice temperature. So it doesn't overheat. Steel. But, so I don't really think that's going to be the concern. But I don't want the heat from this area also bleeding through the rest of the base. So I've got this temporary line, actually. For this, I really don't need to use that anymore, because I don't need to fill this. Okay, if I can get rid of that. All I need to do now, from natural gas perspective, I've got this cooling line here that I'm going to bring up. That is going to make its way. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have. I prefer to have cooling lines go along the floor because they interact well with the floor. So I'm going to be getting rid of these 2 pieces. That's fine. Right here. I'll go down. Go like this. And this. Got a gift. What is it? Copper, why not? Alright, so this is going to make its way down to be connected with this, so I'll just put that in now. Just realizing that we have a critter trapped. Why not let them out? Sorry about that, buddy. Okay, so this is going to come back down. This is a bit of a mess. If I'm going to be honest. Temporary salt line. What I'm going to suggest is actually bring... Whoops. Nope. Let's do this. Hopefully, this isn't going to result with mess on the floor. Oh, and it resulted with mess on the floor. Damn dupes. Timing is everything, and you are terrible. Whatever, it's fine. Can mop it up. Alright, that is going to result with stuff on the floor. So one of these is going to be the entrance, and one of the paths is going to. So this will be up, push up, push up, push up. Let's envision it this way. So this is going to go up like this. That will go up like that. So this is going to be the brine line, cooling line going here. From this point on, I want to go into this machine. It'll go in like this, back over here. And I gotta find a way down. I didn't do that right. It's fine. Alright, so this will be the exit line. I just need to connect it to this point. A few liquid bridges are going to be needed here, here, here. And this is going to go down. And it'll connect into this. Okay, I think we've got it. I'm just going to let the dupes do it. Destroy that one. I'll let the dupes create that, and I'll be back. So here we can see the brine going around the spot. And that's just going to provide cooling to the natural gas that's going to be entering. Oh yeah, I didn't have a setting here. So if this is above, let's say 250, should be a decent amount. Now, the nice thing is I removed the polluted oxygen that is here, so no filtering is needed. The only thing that's in the zone is natural gas. The only thing that can go in the pump, natural gas. So we're good that way. Now that's going to head towards here, and I can start to think about how I want to put the kitchen together.